What up, what up? What's going on, guys? Welcome to my live stream. This is Guns R Us. How you guys doing today? Right, yeah, 53, 43. How you doing, man? What's going on? What's cracking? Good? Yeah, same here. Suggestion for someone with smaller hands. There you go, man. Oops. Went around. All right, my bad. Hold on. You got the Glock 48, man. That's a good one with small hands. Skinny. It's kind of like the same as the Glock 19, but skinnier. What's going on? How you guys doing? Yeah, I got Sal. How you doing? Hope you doing good. You too, man. Welcome to my channel, brother. Can you shoot me? Shoot one? No, I can't even touch one right now, man. YouTube doesn't allow on live stream to touch the guns, just to show them. Even that, they don't allow you to talk about, too much about guns. From Canada. Nice, nice. Price of my collection. I don't know yet, man. I have to check on my book and actually go through the receipts of how much money I spent on all this. But I appreciate it, man, that you're watching right now. Hey, you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, you guys are more than welcome to support my channel and subscribe and hit that like button so we can get the same people that are viewing right now on the same thumbs up, please, so I can get more algorithms on YouTube. Where's the high points? I mean, you're probably joking, man, but I'm contemplating on getting me a high point. Why not? Yeah, I got some pistols here. It's my pistols, a couple of Glocks in there. There you go. Got a couple of shotguns in the ground. Remington is 70. Benelli Supernova Tactical. Beretta A300. Here I got a couple of ARs and a crank. That's a crank up 7.62 by 39. In the background I have a Chori, a 5-inch barrel. Started with the Aero Precision lower. 300 blackout. It's a pistol. Down here I have another pistol, 7.5 inches, and it's a 7.62 by 39. Nice guns, appreciate it, brother. Set rate 50-52. Yeah, that's for sure, man. That's for sure. You're right on that one. I know what you're saying for real. Set rate, nice guns, appreciate it, brother. Can I ask a question? Of course, man. That's what I'm here. Go ahead. That's what I'm here for, you guys. So go ahead and ask the question. Why do you have so many guns? It's the question that I get every time, but because I like guns. That's pretty much it. Okay, I start with one rifle and one pistol, and actually, became kind of like an addiction. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Some people like other stuff like cars. I mean, that's actually an expensive hobby, cars. But some people like even Pokemon cards. They pay like fucking. I'm sorry for my being cursing. Like $700, $200, $300 for a Pokemon card. You know, people have different hobbies. My hobby is the guns. All right, let me see. You got a Draco? No, I don't have a Draco, but I have a Krink. I don't know if you're familiar with the Krink Cups. That's kind of like from the AK-47 family, and it's 7.62 by 39. Yeah. Um, do you have any .44 Salmon? No, brother, I don't have one. I am jealous. Why, brother? You can have the same thing, all right? All you gotta do is start with one. That's how I started with one. You getting the Glock Motor B? I don't know yet, man. I don't know. I want to get a 43, right? Oh, shit, this thing keep twisting around. My bad. Hold on. Let me tie this up real quick. All right, good. We're good. Back in the game. All right. So I don't know about that yet, but you know that um, there's already switches for the Glock B, right? It's already out there. Yeah, and I knew it. I knew it. All that show for nothing. I'm getting a 43 probably in the future. I got a 48, but I'm probably gonna get a 43 um, X in FDE or Coyote. Yeah. So I got that 19X. All internals are stock. I just have a PPM compensator. That's the MOS model. I got the 19 right there, MOS. That's my favorite. That's my everyday carry right there. All right. I know there's better guns out there. I mean, I have a FN right there, which is excellent, mid size, but I prefer that. Okay. I know that that's not gonna fail me. It's not the best trigger, but I know it's gonna work, 100%. I'm come on, man. What are you gonna do with that, huh? What are you gonna do? I mean, any pot metal junk. Nice. I'm going with you in a minute, man. Guns Ward 7111. Got a favorite. Well, my favorite, for real, is that right there. That's my favorite gun. All right, the SP09 one, the CC SP01. Yeah, that's my favorite gun. I like that gun. I like how it shoots, and you know, it's it's really nice. I love how it looks and everything. Yeah, I have a Shadow too, but I prefer that one. So let me go with this guy. Heather in Heaven 34. I'm reporting this to ATF, to the ATF. Go ahead, man. Or whatever it is. Report it. Oh, you joking. Okay, I got you. Because, yeah, man, I'm here. I'm ready. Everything here is legal. Pictures, receipts in the back. Everything is legal, 100%. All right? I am an abiding citizen, so I'm good to go. And hopefully they come with a court order, because if not, I'm just slapping that door in their face. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm talking about. They made a switch for the B model. Yeah, I knew it. I knew that they were gonna crack that. Yeah, they already did it. I know. That was a stupid move from Glock. No, you ain't. Okay. Nice collection. You be you, man. America. Yeah, 100%, brother. I'm Puerto Rican American. Just subscribe it. Yeah, I appreciate it, brother. Thanks for supporting the gun community and the Second Amendment. All right, we gotta support this. We have to fight every 4 years. To keep our right. Even it's part of our constitution. Yeah, I know. Hey, from South Africa. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Uh, Terrifying. Why? What do you mean? Guns word. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me go back. Guns word. Gotta. Okay. I already answered the question. The SP01. Um. So if you don't speak Native American, do you belong here? We all belong here, man. You know, we all belong to this big ass ball that is called word. All right. We all one under God. Yes, sir. All right. So it doesn't matter what color you are, what language you speak. We are coming from the same place. Hello, Victor. What's going on, Victor? How you doing? I'm just trolling you, man. My man. I got you. You good. That actually keep it spicy, you know. Should I add Flatter Magwell to my Glock 17? Yeah, man. Why not? I have a Glock 17 here. It's actually in a recover tactical. You know, it's actually really good. That recover tactical. I like it because it's not bulky. You know, it's not too much shit. It's simple and it works. Right. I know there's a lot of kind of like these guys right here. The bodies for with the brace for the Glocks, but I prefer that one because it's not bulky. But yeah, you can put a Magwell. I'm thinking about putting a Magwell on the Glock 17. I just don't I haven't found one yet because you have to some of them you have to remove that piece in the front of the and the bottom so you can fit that Magwell. I was about to touch it. If I touch one of those guns, YouTube is gonna take my live stream down. It happens to me before. San Diego, welcome, welcome to my channel, bro. Been to the PR, love it. Yeah, man, it's nice. It's a tropical island. Awesome people and food. Yeah, food is the best. I'm with you on that one. Uh, Kali, we can have that clip. No, man. You know, I don't want to talk about politics, but you know, That's what happened when you vote for the wrong one. Yeah, let me go. Let me go around the block here, man, real quick, since I don't have too many people commenting right now. Please subscribe to my channel, okay? Hit that like button, double tap that screen, you know, so I can get more algorithm from YouTube, you know, and my channel can start growing up, okay? I've been doing YouTube for a while, all right? Not live stream. You guys can check out my channel. I have pretty much every upgrade that I had done to each of these guns is in video. All right, you guys can look it up. All right, so like I said, I had a crank up right there, 7.62 by 39. I have an AR 7.62 by 39 size charger. It's a 7.5 inches barrel. This one is a 300 blackout, and it's a 5 inches barrel. I have a CC Scorpion right there, right? That I work out a little bit. I did some Nexus upgrades on it, and that thing is shooting like at the rim. That's my one of my home defense right there. My favorite PCC right now. Here I have one of the SARS, right? SARS are pretty good, man, and you can find those uh, really cheap, right, for under $200. But this one I did a lot of modifications on it. If you want to see it, go check out my channel. You're welcome, more than welcome. FM 509 mid size, yeah. All the guns have extendos, right? But that's just to show you guys, okay? I have all the basic magazines for it. Obviously, I'm not gonna carry the gun like that, but that will be a spare magazine. So I have right there a really nice copy of the MP5. That's a Mac 5. I recently got that one, and I still working on it. I haven't received the brace, but I got a brace coming up. And then right there, I have a crease vector. It's a pesto, and that creep vector is chamber in 10 millimeters. Yeah, man. I haven't tested yet. I can't wait to go to the range. Probably in a week or two because I recently have a total knee replacement. So I'm on recovery right now. But it's a really nice gun. I can't wait because what I bought it because of the recoil management on that gun, right? On the 10 millimeters, man. So over there I have a Spike Tactical, and that one is a 7.5 inches barrel. It's a pistol too. All the ARs have Armor Spec H2 H3 and JP buffer springs. Right here I have a 300 Blackout. This one is a 16 inches barrel rifle length, and then I have in the background right there. This one is a Spike Tactical. Start with a Spike Tactical lower, and it's chambered in 7.62 by 39. All right. Then moving up here in the background over there, I have a bullpup. That one is a Panzer Arms BP12. I got that when they first came out. Now you can find those for like less than $300. But when I got it, I paid $600. Now they're cheap. Before they were not cheap. So right there, I have Aero Precision. Well, started with the Aero Precision lower, and the color is FDE and burn bronze. All right, there you go. 5.56 and 223. In the background, bolt action. This one is Mossberg Patriot Predator, chambered in 308. And here, this is one of my favorite right here. Right, it's not expensive, but this thing eats anything and shoots anything. Everything I put through it, she will shoot it. That's the SDS Lynx, so it's a copy of the Saiga. Okay, actually, you can use Saiga parts on it. All right, really nice. I did upgrades on it. Obviously, didn't come with that stock, and those magazines are the only ones that work with this type of shotguns. And you can check it out in my video about it. I have a video about that magazine, okay, and the link where you can find it and everything. Obviously, that's a 17 MOS Generation 5. I did the stapling and everything, and I have a 300 turbo from Surefire compensator. Have a basic Venom 3 MOA. Actually, Vortex have a really good warranty, no questions asked. That's a good backpack right there of Honda fans. Have a timing trigger. Moving down here, that's a Remington A70. Oops, my bad. That's a Remington A70. That's like the Tonka, the shotguns. I paint that one with Duracoat inside and out, tungsten gray. There you go. I put a chassis on it. This one is a Benelli Supernova, and I did a couple. I love this shotgun. Actually, you can shoot mini shells with the shotgun right there. With the extended tube, I can fit 11 mini shells and one in the head. That's 12. Yeah, man. Boxes or slugs. And then right here, let me put a light on this one. Let me put a light. That's my favorite right there. That's my Honda fence. That's a Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol. I did some modifications already. I have a chisel, red side, a chisel boss tug, and I have a saddle on the other side too. They all have saddles on both sides. There you go. And then moving down here, guys, I have a 45 from Kimber. Yeah, I put that rail on it. I got it from Caspian Arms. They work only on 1911s and 2011s, customized parts, but they don't sell it anymore. But I got one before they stopped selling it, so I put a rail on it. So that one is a Kimber lightweight, stainless. Yeah, I did some modifications to it too. Glock 19, obviously that's my favorite right there. Not my favorite, but the most that I trust. That's my everyday carry. And this one, those two right there, the 48 and the 19. Obviously, This is the revolution of the Canic right there. That's the first Canic that kind of like the first Canic that came out on the market that bring everything else that follows. That's the Canic SFX. There you go. Following up, I have another Canic. Canics are excellent guns. Okay, um, I don't care what some people say, but they're excellent. TP9 Elite SC and have a plus 10 extended extension. SP01 from CC, Glock 19X MOS with turret barrel, and I love this gun too. This one is a CC P10F. That's a full size. It comes with a 19 round flush plus two. That's 21 rounds right there. It's an excellent gun. Actually, that's one of my favorites for home defense too. Um, don't like to carry that one a lot because of the long ass grip. But here we have a 1911. I know it looks like a 2011, but that's the model 1911. I like this gun. This is a Rock Island, right? I did a lot of modifications on that one too. If you want to see it, go to my channel, and I should have a bunch of video about it. There you go. One of the underrated guns is the IWF Masada. That's actually a good gun and it's not expensive. I did some Ziploc job too. Came out really good. There you go. I'm rocking a RFX 35 from Viridian. If you don't know about Viridian red dot sights and lasers, they are pretty good. They are pretty good, and they're not that expensive. There you go, guys. I have a CZ Shadow 2. This one I'm gonna get the slide mill. I'm gonna put a red dot on it. All right, and it's combat grade, the lower. This is my wise gun. It's a Millennium G2. Yeah, I polished that slide. This one is a Beretta APX Combat. There you go. So this one compete with the Glock and the P320, which is the M18 or 7 or M18 or 17 for the tryouts for the army, which SIG won. I don't know why, but they won. But this is an excellent gun too. Excellent. It's a modular gun, so you can remove all the SCU and put it in a different grid module. We got a Ruger 5.7, excellent round, not a lot of recoil, and a P229. This one is the DAC model. I like this gun. I put a lot of modifications on that one too. And then jumping here, we have a P320 that soon I'm gonna be putting a safety, a manual safety on it. I have the gig already. I already did that one. I'm going to this one. That one is chambered in 40 Smith and Wesson, and I forgot that one. That one is chambered in 357 Zig, and this one is a FNK. There you go. I'll give you guys a quick rundown. Now, I want to know about you guys. What is your everyday carry? What you carry? Drop it down in the comments. Come on. Airsoft, Durka, Indonesian Marine. Okay, nice. Indonesian Marine. Blue looks so good. You talking about that one? Yeah, I polished the slide. It was all black. I'm thinking about buying a 43X, a pink one for my wife, maybe for her birthday coming up. Yeah, a 43X in pink for her to upgrade. All right. Block 29, nice. Puerto Rico en la casa, pues claro, papi. Yo soy boricua también. Bienvenido. Belgium Browning, nice. M&P Shield Plus. M&Ps are excellent guns. Excellent guns. I don't have one, but it's in my list, okay? I want a 365, 6-hour 365, and I want a M&P Shield too. Yeah. But first, I have a couple of upgrades that I'm working on my Mac 5 right now. I have a Cheetah red dot sight on it. I'm gonna upgrade that one. I'm probably gonna put a Holosun just like that one, or maybe not. Maybe I just leave it simple. I want to change the handguard. I want to get the slick handguard like the original MPs, all MP5s. and the brace. Okay, I want to keep it simple. I want to keep it simple. But coming up on February on January, since we will have to pay that $200 tax stamp, I'm gonna get suppressors. I'm gonna get the 300 blackout, 9 millimeters for those two right there. Probably the same for Obviously, it's gonna work for both. Yeah, and the crease vector, the 10 millimeters. So I want to get three suppressor, 300 blackout, 9 and 10 millimeters. Made in America. Yes. How much does a Glock 19 cost you? Oh man, I don't remember, but it was probably like 400 something dollars. Yeah. No, actually, I bought one for my son, but it was not the MOS. So his Glock 19 costs almost $500, and this one costs a little bit over $500. No, no, and the reason I'm answering the question that well, let me don't skip this. Is that a HK SP5? No, it's not. Well, you can call it SK. You can call it an SP5 because it's the same, and some of the parts are made in the same factory. That's a Mac 5. I watched all the reviews about this gun before I decide to purchase it. Yeah, that's a around $1,000 gun right there, but the MP5 is around three, so you get $2,000 extra. All right, so with that you can buy that too, pretty much. All right, I want to get an MP5. It's around $500 some change right now, but I want a 22. I want because I don't have a 22, so I want to get a Plinker, and but I want the MP5, 16 inches barrel with a flux suppressor, a fake suppressor. Uh, so Saya, I got any force reset triggers yet? No, and I wanted to, and I was trying to order it, but some of the websites say that they can ship to Florida. So I'm currently in the state of Florida right now, and there's a law about the bomb stocks, and I guess the same law is applies to the super safety and FRTs. So till that law is clarified, I don't want to get in trouble, man. I want to have some fun. Obviously, I want to put an FRT on that crisp back right there, and actually on the Mac 5, but I don't want to get in trouble for it, man. Get a 45 cold suppressor, and you will cover all those 3 rounds. Oh shit, really? Damn, I gotta try that. Actually, I gotta do my homework and start looking for more information. But I appreciate it, brother. I'm gonna start looking on that. Thanks for the info. MS13. Okay. Uh, 45 with extra piston for 9 millimeters. Nice. I heard of them. Good gun. Okay. Sniper. There you go. HK trolling. What's the point of having many guns and you not being able to ever use them on someone? Uh, I don't know, man. What are you talking about, bro? I don't want to use none of the guns on anyone. Okay? So that's your answer. All right? That's your answer right there. This is my hobby. Okay? I like shooting the guns. I like doing the upgrades. Actually, this is my gun room right here. And that table, I spend hours, right? When I'm stressed, I release my stress in this room, a little bit of music, you know, and some Jaeger, and do my thing, man. You know. But no, I don't want to use any guns on anybody, bro. What are you talking about? Fake news, baby guns here. All right. I don't know, man. I don't know what you call these BB guns. I don't know from what planet you are, bro. That looks like a 10 millimeter right there. Right? All right. Anyways, I'm not gonna force you to believe. Engrave any guns? No, not yet. Yep. Uh, yep. Get it. CZ. There you go. I got CC. Yeah, that's a CC Scorpion. It's been exercised. Means that I got the delay blowback system on it from Nexus, bolt and everything. There you go. And a suppressor is coming for that one too. I have another CC right there, P10F, SP01, and Shadow 2. All right. I won the gun from Face Off movie. Man, that's one of my favorite movies, bro. Face Off. Face Off and Training Day with Denzel Washington. That's my actor right there, Denzel Washington. I'm not gonna rule less. 9187. What's going on, bro? Why you have to be that guy? What was your first ever pistol? My first pistol was that right there, the P320. But it was all black. It was all black. That's actually one of the first P320s model. Actually, the first P320 after the 250. Got a 1911. Yeah, right there. Boom. Ready for zombies. You never know, man. You never know. You never know. Yes, sir. Mr. Herc, 2122. You're 100% right on that. I did my homework before I did that purchase. Show us an RPG. Man, I don't have an RPG, brother. I wish I can have one, not gonna lie. This is a citizen that obeys the law and thinks moral and respect and hard work. Citizens are well respected. Oh, man. All right. Some people know me already, I guess. Uh, you're doing it right. Yes, sir. I'm doing it right. Everything here, man. All those guns are, purchased legally. I have pictures, full inventory, everything with receipts and everything on that book. I call that love me book. That's what they call in the military, right? I love me book. Do you have a back there? Yes, sir. Right there. Right there. That's the generation two. It's chambered in 10 millimeters, 6.5 inches barrel. There you go. I got a Viridian 4 Lux 2000 lumen light, and it's actually a grip at the same time, angle grip. So keep it clean, no cables, no extra stuff. I like the guns with not too much stuff, but with what makes sense. Shit, man, sucks living in UK. I want some guns. Well, sorry about that, man. Which sucks. Which one suck? Um, well, not right now, but at the beginning, the BB12, it was really bad. Uh, it cracked the bolt and the pieces, damaged the upper receiver and the barrel. But I got some upgrades from Panzer USA, and everything is good now. John Wick, no man, not even close. King Kong, not got nothing on me. We are. Where are the good rifles? That's all I got, man. That's all I got. All right, that's all I got for now. I want to get. I want to get a Springfield M18 Sockham, 7.62 by 51 NATO. Okay, that's my next purchase for next year. Christmas is coming, so I gotta buy a lot of presents for my grandchild. Even if I could, I'm not. I don't think I own these many guns. Say prices are out of hand. Okay. What model is the AR? What do you mean? All my ARs are builds, okay? So they're not gonna have a specific like this one. I buy the lowers. I prefer buying a lower, but because you can do whatever you want with the lower. You receive it as orders, and you can put a 16 inches and a 5 inches barrel, whatever you want. And like even that you can have a couple of upper receivers for the same lower. All you have to do is change the box up for a brace back and forward, right? But with the same lower, you can have up to I think five calibers: 22, 9 millimeters, and 5.56, 223, 300 blackout, 7.62 by 39, and .410 shotgun. And I'm probably missing a couple. No cans, they're coming, brother. They're coming. You gotta stay tuned, okay? Because I mean, I'm with those $200 that we're gonna be saving on starting on January. Yeah, I'm gonna start getting cans. If you sold all these, how much money could you bag? Probably half of what I spent. Yeah, I don't know how much, but probably half, maybe a little bit more. What's your favorite light for your pistols? Well, I mean, it depends, right? If you're talking about expensive light, I will go the short fire X300. Even it doesn't matter with the regular X300 or the turbo, right? But that's a little pricey. But if you ask me for something that is not pricey, that is good, I go for the Holosun. That's a very bright light, and you can use CR1 to 3 batteries, or you can use the rechargeable battery that comes with. And in the bottom, you see those two dots right there. That's the charger. It's a magnetic charger that if you put on your nightstand, once you grab the gun, the magnet will fall off from the light. It's a really nice gun. Light. I have a couple of those lights. That's how much I like it. So I have one, two, three, and I believe I have four somewhere else. Oh yeah. Well, actually, four and five. There you go. Yeah, that's how much I like the light. I like the TLR9 for long slides. Uh, there you go. TLR9, 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 TLR9. Actually, this one, the TLR1, is actually a pretty good light too. But any of those lights, even the nightstick, it's not that expensive, and it's a good light. Yeah, TLR7 for even I have the 6 hour Foxtrot one, and what else? Holosuns are not. I mean, people bash the Holosun because of what happened to that person that he put the flashlight in his mouth, and the those CR123 batteries are dangerous. Okay, so it was not even the light; it was the battery that detonate. Yeah, and they have a Holosun PIDK. That's the new one that I have in my Glock 19. Uh, Hell, you have an AR Chamberlain 7.62. Yeah, I had two actually. I had that one, which is the rifle length. I did a lot of tweaking on that one because it's not easy, to get a reliable 7.62 by 39 and the AR platform. So you gotta know what magazines you gotta use, actually what bolt you gotta use, and you have to do a little bit of polishing in the ramp too. Actually, I have another one here, 7.5 inches. This one is a 7.62 by 39 too. So I had two, that one and that one over there. Do you have a scar? It's pricey, man. It's pricey. It's pricey. Um, our friends are very pricey, but I want one. But it's over $4,000, man. Can I have a Glock? You can have whatever you want, man. Is that a CC75 on the table? That one, 75. SP01. 75 SP01. Yep. I need a Glock 19. There you go. That's my baby right there. That's my best friend, my right hand. Where did you get the Canic Mac extension? So those Canic Mac extensions, you can get it from Taylor Freelance. Their products are excellent, if not the best on the market on extensions for your magazines. So even the Magwell is from Taylor Freelance. The extension for the magazine release is from Taylor Freelance, and they paint it for you whatever the color that you want to if they don't have it available. And the charging handle is from Taylor Freelance, but that one is a 10 plus 10. So that right there, you have 10 in the regular magazine plus 10, you got 22. And here you have 18 plus 10, 28 rounds. There you go. All right. That's a nice baby gun collection. Yeah. Different calibers of baby guns. 10 millimeters, 9 millimeters, 5.56. Yep. Get a sense of Liberty Gun Works rifle. Nice. I gotta check it out, man. That's a crazy airsoft collection. Not airsoft, brother. Not airsoft. The real. I got a couple of airsoft right there. That's about it. Cheap ass airsoft. I don't do airsoft. All right. Let me see. Nothing wrong with that because you can get a lot of training value playing it. Playing airsoft. My bad. Phone fell off. All right. My bad. Was just watching it going live, and it got banned right in front of us. Yeah, man. They ban it all the time. Um, let's say my phone just fell off, right? If my phone fell off in that table right there, Emma, you know what? If I put my finger in here and they think that my finger is touching the gun, I don't know if it's an automatic system or something. It will shut down my live stream. I got it shut down like 4 times already, right? And it doesn't matter if I, contact the customer service or whatever it is and, try to fight it. They don't do shit. You have to wait 24 to 72 hours. Yeah, YouTube is anti-gun, so it is what it is. Uh, Michael, he said not enough guns. You're right, man. You're right. It's growing little by little. Right. First the mortgage. Okay, mortgage and food on the table is first, and then this. No CC, no brand. No, I don't have a brand. That's an excellent gun, but that's about it right there. All right. I put like an extra, I would say $1,000 extra on that gun right there from the cost to get it fixed how I want it. Not fixed, but more reliable, trustable. Geez, bro, got the rider band outside and the turning diaries read halfway through. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I need a Glock. When he says builds, he means costume. Yeah. So many. All right. My. How did you get all these guns? Well, not all of them at the same time, obviously. You know, what you want for birthday? A gun. What you want for Christmas? A gun. What you want for Father's Day? A gun. Yeah. You need every one of those? No, I need more. Yes or no? They are a tax write-off. Mm, maybe. How many guns does he have? Yeah. What CC is that light on? Which CC you talking about? The Scorpion? That one, the black one, the SB01, the 75, the Child of the 2, or the CCP10F? Which one you talking about? All right, you have an arsenal. Not even close, man. Not even close. Some of you guys are watching right now have tons of guns, more than this, way more than this. This is my humble collection. All right, not bragging. Do you have any level action guns? No, I do not have any. Um, it's in my list. It's in my list, but I gotta get that M1A uh, from Springfield, the Socom model. But I want to get a Henry. Any 10 millimeters? Yes, I do have 10 millimeters right there, double stack. And you go 16 in the mag plus 4. That's 20 rounds of 10 millimeters. And then I have the Chris Vector chambered in 10 millimeters. There you go. All right. Uh, got a Colt 45. No, I do have a Kimber. I'm not a 1911 guy. I just got that 1911. It's an excellent gun. All right, don't get me wrong. I did a lot of modifications on that one too, inside and out, and it's shooting well. But I'm not into the 1911s. But gotta have one, all right, at least. And then I have the 10 millimeters. I just pick up an all light PL Mini. Yeah, they're not bad, brother. They're not bad. Some people are bashing because what happened at the beginning with one of those lights that blew somebody's brain or something like that. He put it in the mouth. I don't know, but I have a couple. I think this one is a turbo. It's very powerful, very powerful. And I have another one here. I don't remember what. I black out the everything, the white letters, but that one comes with a laser and everything. They had some good products, man. I'm not gonna lie, they had some good products. I love that all light right there. I think that one is the Baldier. Yeah. Then I got one in my. There you go. Do you want to know how I black out those letters, the white ones? Check out my channel. I got a video about that too. Nice collection. Appreciate it, brother. I only have one gun. I can shoot more than one. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, brother. You can shoot. You got two hands. You can shoot two. But that's all you need, pretty much. All right. At least you have one gun. You got an AK. I do not have an AK, but I have a crank, which is pretty much the same system. It's a crank up. It's American made. It was built in Texas Armory. It's not anymore in the on business anymore. But I paint that, man, in gray. I think it's a wolf gray. It came out pretty good, man, with Duracoat inside and out. There's not a single imperfection on it. Came out pretty good. I still working on it. Still working on it. I wanna buy another bolt to get the adjustable gas piston, but I don't want to mess up with the original one. Any edge case? No, I do not have an edge case, but I have one in the cart right now, which is a HK MP5, the 22 Plinker. It's a 16 inches barrel with a flux suppressor, a fake suppressor. All right, it's 500 something on the $500 something. So here we have a Mach 5. If you don't know about Mach 5, just look it up, man. Some of the parts are even made in the same factory. All right, and all the parts are the same parts of the MP5, so you can replace parts with the MP5, but $2,000 less. I have an FN 9 millimeters. Nice, nice, brother, nice. I have an FN right there. That's a 509. That's a mid size. I wanted to buy the tactical one, but when I saw this one, I was like, you know what? You can go longer, but not shorter. All right. So let me get this one because this one is a good concealed carry size. There you go. And then I got the extended magazine, and I still have the flush magazines for it. Hey guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, brother. Okay. It just take a couple of minutes. I mean, couple of seconds. Just hit that button, subscribe. And at the same time, you will be supporting the Second Amendment and the gun community. Okay. We don't get a lot of support. We don't get a lot of support, but I try to do my best. Okay. And every time I see somebody with a video, I always support the Second Amendment and I always support the gun community. Doesn't matter what. I have a lot of the same guns. I took them from my previous owner. From the previous owner. What? Okay. Where are you at? Florida. Uh, what was Joe's first gun? My first gun was the P320. Down right there. It was actually all black. That's kind of like the first P320 that came, the first model. That motherfucker haven't even been upgraded. I never sent it back, but I will be putting a safety. I'm thinking about sending it back and put a safety on it, a mountain safety. Yo, is that a 10 Glock in the middle? That one? Yeah, that's a 19X MOS with threaded barrel. Yeah. What is that black 1911 bottom left? That's a, there you go. That's a Rock Island, 10 millimeters. Excellent gun. All right. I changed a bunch of parts inside. The takedown level is actually like a gas pedal right there. I put a rail on it. I wanted to get the one that comes with a rail, but I got this a long time ago and I couldn't find it. Came out right after I bought this one. But I put a permanent rail on it and it's actually really nice. Really nice shooting. Is that a G3C? Okay. No, the G3, well, I have a G3, a regular size, but I gave it to my daughter for her 21st birthday. The total version, which was kind of like the MOS, optic ready. Uh, Far, brother. You're armed to the teeth. You have to be armed, bro. This war is getting crazy. Okay. If you really love your family, right, and you really love yourself, you have to carry, brother. You have to carry even to check the mail. Okay. You can be cleaning your car in the front of the house, and a couple of guys are gonna pull over with masks and steal your shit, especially if it's a Challenger or a Charger. All right. Read the comment. What's up, man? Probably my bad. If I skip your comment, just let me know. All right. Glock 20 or Glock 19 MOS. Either or. They're both good. Love it. Thank you. Is that town? What's your favorite shooting pistol? My favorite shooting pistol will be that one, the Shallow 2. It's an excellent shooting gun. A Colt 45. No, I don't have a Colt, man, but I have a 45 1911 from Kimber. Uh, what you got in your full auto? Full auto. I don't have a full auto. All right, guys. Hey, if you haven't subscribed, please support my channel, guys. Subscribe, okay? Subscribe. Hit that like button, okay, so I can get more algorithm from YouTube, and my videos can be starting, to get watch or more views or whatever. I don't, I don't think because it's every time it's a gun related video. I don't know, but whatever. All right, so we got JS Sharp 1776. You're right, brother. Yes, they hate all gun channels. Yes, they do. 100%. What do you think? Most of the OGs, they retire already. All right, because they saw it coming, and they won. Uh, what all the Glocks I got? I got the 19 MOS. I got the 19X MOS. I got the 48 MOS, and I got the 17 on that 2020 tactical. 2020. Yeah, recovery 2020. All right, that one is Threaded Barrel MOS. There you go. Got a Surefire X300 Stapling, and I have a timing trigger on it. You got an AK. AK. You got an AK. No, I have a Cream Cup, which is the same platform as the AK. 7.62 by 39. You got a good life. Yes, brother. You live once, okay? You live once. I am a new fan of 2011. 2011s are good, man, but no. Once you start getting into 2011s, they're getting expensive. All right, it's they're expensive. If you think staccato is expensive, that's one of the cheapest gun for the 2011s. Okay, if you think you have a staccato and that's a shit right there, no, no. You want a good 2011, they're over $6,000. Yes, sir. They are expensive. Not saying staccato is not good, but it's in the cheapest area. Do you have the SIG fuse? No, I do not. Uh, I want one of it. Yeah, all in mono. I ordered the Galloway Precision Spring for the. Yes, that's what I have in mind. That's what I have in mind. Like, yeah, to hell with the compensator. Yeah, try it and let me know the next time, brother. It's gonna work. Mine was doing the same shit and it's working fine now. Uh, do you have an FN, FNN, FN? Yeah, I have an FN. There you go. Enfield 03. Is 7 millimeter PRC worth it compared with the 7 millimeter Ren Mag? I don't know, man. I don't own 7 millimeters. Is this an air gun? Air gun. I mean, it blows on air after after the bullet, the round comes out of the barrel. Hot air. Can you show me a 9 millimeters? I mean, which one? Which one you want to see, brother? Because I mean, that one is a nine. That one is a nine. That one is a nine. That one is nine. 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 No, no, that one's 40. Nine. 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 Which one you want to see? Nine. 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 Which one you want to see? You want to see a specific brand? Just appreciate it, brother. Thanks for supporting me. You're not gonna regret. How many Glocks do you got? 19X MOS, 19 MOS, 49 MOS, and 17 MOS in the Recover 2020 Tactical brace chassis. Do you have an HK? No, I do have a Mac 5, but probably in 2 weeks or a week, I'm getting an HK 22 at Blinker. Brother, you're Mexican. I love Mexican. All my Latino brothers, but I'm Puerto Rican. Do you buy a G3C? Would you buy a G3C? All right. If I can go back in time and have a little knowledge that I the same the little of knowledge that I have right now, right? Before I would get the G3 from Taurus, I will get a SR9. Way better gun. Way better gun than the Taurus G3s. Okay? Um, that's the purchase that I did to my wife. I'm planning to upgrade for St. Valentine's. I'm gonna get a 43 in pink for her. Yeah, that's gonna be her birthday slash um, Valentine's gift. But you can get it wrong. The titles are good. I have a G3, not the C, but I have the G3 regular size, and I gave it to my daughter for her birthday. The G3 Toto. Oh man, let me jump this comment, bro. I'm sorry. How you feel about the Glock 22? They're good, nice. Any 10 millimeters? There you go, 10 millimeters and 10 millimeters. Greaseback. Oh yeah. Do you have any micro compacts? No. All I have is a subcompact. There you go. And a 48 MOS. He has an FN509. I have two of them. They're nice, bro. They're nice. Do you have a Taurus G3? I Used to have a Dauter G3. I gave it to my daughter. Uh, does your P320 shot by himself? Never shot by himself. That's bullshit. That is totally bullshit. There's like thousands of these guns out there. And only the cops, go soft in their holsters. All right. First, they shouldn't be having these guns. All right. No safety in the trigger, 3 pound trigger, and a short reset and a short takeoff. Okay. And this one will once you chamber the slide to the rear, it pulls the striker all the way back. The Glock is halfway, and when you press the trigger, it cocks the other halfway. So it's more safety on the Glock. All right. So let's say to shoot this gun, it's cocked halfway. When you press the trigger, you're cocking the other halfway, and bam, goes off. This one is bam because it's already cocked. So yeah, I mean, they should never had had that gun. Should go with the Glock. But no, I never had one. Any trouble problems with mine. I have a, I did quite some modifications to that gun, and actually I recently put a mine on safety too, and I'm gonna put one in my 40. Okay. I got a 5.7. Yes, I do. Ruger 5.7. Yes, brother. Ruger 5.7. Really nice. Really good caliber. Not a lot of recoil. Sandpiper. No. Uh, what brands are the ARs? Like I said before, I don't pick in a specific brand. All right? I just get a lower. All right. A mid-price lower can be an Aero Precision. That one is an Aero Precision, and start building from there. All right. Receiver as others. So either you can build a pistol, you can build a rifle, or you can build both. Have several upper receivers for one lower. There you go, another Aero Precision right there, a 300 blackout, and then I have a Spike Tactical over there, 7.5 inches, 5.56 and there you go, Spike Tacticals. And this one is actually that one is a cheap low receiver. It's all the same shit, man. That one is Anderson, which is no longer in business. All right, let me go down here. All right, guys, if you haven't subscribed, I'm gonna repeat it again. Subscribe, support my channel, okay? Let me get some water, man. I'm getting dry already. Okay, no problem. I just saw you asking a couple of times. MC9 or TP9. Well, I have the TP9. You talking about the Mate version? You can't get wrong with any of them, man. You can get wrong with any of them. But I think the Mate is better. But Canics are good. It doesn't matter which one is. Stick with. Yeah, I have a flash. Well, that one is a semi. I don't know. I don't remember where I got that freaking trigger. Yeah, but I got the spring and everything is changed. I just need a trigger barrel for it. All right. Um, I want to put a red dot side, but I don't want one of those plates. I want the plate like a Picatinny rail on the top, so I can put actually a big red dot side on it. Yeah. Okay, I got Chris Warren. What state are you at? Florida. Florida. Any super safeties? No, brother. We can have that shit here in Florida. That shit about the bone stocks are fixed. There's a law about that, and that goes into the same law, the super safety and the FRTs. That's the first thing I look for that one, man. The FRT super safety. and for that one too. And I saw that law and was like, "Fush." Do you have any 6 hour P229? Yes, 229, 229. How do you feel about the Glock 43? Well, it's the same shit pretty much about the Glock 49, but shorter, right? The 48, my bad, 48 MOS. I want to get one in it's either FDE or the same color at the 19X. Actually, I want to get two. One in FDE. I want to get one in pink for my wife, so I can upgrade that G2 on her. Do you have a micro compact? Okay, I went to that one already. All right, Springfield are excellent guns. The Kuna, that's a nice gun too, but expensive, a little expensive. Mechanics are good. They just have a breaking period. Well, I don't know about breaking period, but mines are shooting from the out of right out of the box. I always, when I get a new gun, I clean it, right, lube it with CLP, and with the Dremel, I polish the ramp. Make sure that ramp is really polished. Got a Glock. No, I don't have a 19B. Got a threaded barrel on the Holosun 507 competition compensator with a Ruger 57 and compensator. Okay, Ruger 57, nice. Yeah, like I said, I want to put a compensator on that one, but I want a Picatinny rail mount in the top. Okay, and for this one, all I'm missing is a Apex trigger and a compensator. Yeah, all of them. How much did you spend on ammo? Oh man, that's that's way more expensive than the price of the gun. That's more expensive than the price of the gun. Yeah, you spend way more money in ammo than the gun than the actual gun. Okay. Yeah, that's where I got all my ammo right there. Box is full of ammo right there, and in the bottom too. Uh, Gun top, good quality too. Appreciate it. All right, man. Guys, what you guys want to see the gun? Which guns you want to see? I can show it to you. You can talk about the guns. Please subscribe to my channel, okay? It doesn't take that much, just a couple of seconds to hit that like button and subscribe, okay? So you can support the Second Amendment and the gun community. There's not a lot of support out there, all right? So let's support each other. I always support all the guys, you know, doing the same thing, especially young folks that are not out there in the streets, doing the wrong shit. They'll abiding citizens buying their guns legally, you know, and spending their time, in the shooting range and actually doing some good stuff. Okay, and I support that 100%. All right, I'm an old dude already, so I'm looking for the young generation, looking out for them. I got a Canic. Oh yeah, the TTI Combat. That's a really nice gun. I love it too. I want to get into Canics after I purchase the guns that I want to buy first, and I want an MMP too. Yeah, shame on me. I'll have an MMP, which are really good guns. Do you like the Vector? My Vector, I haven't shot it yet. It's brand new. It has like a week. So you guys see, I put a green dot already, and it's already set. All right, it's already set for the wrench. I just hold on. Let me take a seat real quick. I just got surgery like 3 years ago. I got total knee replacement. So I'm gonna recover right now. It's not a good time to go to the range, but probably in like 2 weeks, I think I'm gonna feel better. And that's the Mac 5 and the Vector. And actually, I want to test because I changed the upper receiver for the Canic. So I want to, test it. Oh yeah, KTC. Yeah, man. You never know. I can be on stream right now, and for no reason they can shut me down. So they pretty much said that I violate the community rules for YouTube, and then I contact help desk, right? And I submit an appeal, and it came back like in like 10-15 minutes. Came back that there were no, it was good that I didn't do anything wrong, but I still got banned for 24 hours. Yeah, like I said, they're not very supportive for the gun community. Yeah, but they got a bunch of craziness, doing some crazy shit, man. It's like walking in one of those buildings for mental health, and you look in each room, and there's people doing some crazy stuff, and then we're doing here good stuff, and they don't let us do anything. Back there, yeah, I have a back there. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have a back there right there. 10 millimeters. I want to change that brace. It's solid. That's a solid brace right there. And with the telescopic tube, it's a solid build. But I want to get something nicer. But not now. I will pray for you. God bless you with a fast recovery. I appreciate it, man. I'm going fast. No pain, no gain. Okay, so I'm over 3 weeks right now, and over 3 weeks there are people that still walking around with a walker. I'm walking like not with nothing right now. So I'm jumping on the bike. I'm doing my exercises how it's supposed to. I mean, it hurts. It hurts a lot. I have to put a lot of ice after I do my exercises. But if you don't do it, man, you're never gonna get better. So, and I'm not a guy that that like to be in the fucking bed all day. I like to be in the backyard building something or doing something, cleaning my cars, working on cars, or doing something. I like to do something with my time. Be wise with the time. I wanna feel like I did something with my living years and minutes and hours. Okay, I don't want to spend time in the bed or 3-4 hours playing Xbox. I want to do something that actually I feel good about it. So I can't wait because I have a small pool in the back, and I want to build a bar. Like when a barbecue in wood, and I can't wait to get better to do that. You're gonna have to put yourself in handcuffs soon. Damn. Why? Okay. Um, back there. Praise God. Amen. How many guns you got? I think right now they're like 35. They're at 35. Yeah, they're not that many, but still growing. Okay, still growing. I have a bunch of knives too, but for to show you the guns and put this on the live video, it's not like I can pull the guns one by one, and demonstrate everything on the gun and talk about the gun in live stream. So I had to pull everything out of the box, and do the layout just to show it to you guys. All right. So once I put one hand on one of those guns, if I by accident, right, I trip and put the hand in one of those guns, my video is gonna get shut down. My live stream. You need to go to Humans Firearms. Oh no. What's your top three favorite pistols? Top three. Top three. Okay. Um, Definitely the CC75 SP01 is my favorite gun. That's my favorite gun. Um, the shooting one is gonna be my Shadow too. I like CCs, and I can't say the 19X because I just put the compensator on it and a lighter spring, Rico spring, 15 pounds. So I haven't tested yet, but the 19, the 19 is really good. But obviously, I like the SAR 9. It doesn't have to be a $2,000 gun, to be a nice gun. So I love the SAR 9. SAR 9 is nice. I changed a bunch of parts inside. The trigger is about 3 pounds. Have a flat trigger, and you can shoot same as a Glock or even better. What do you like more, the Glock 19 in Generation 3 or Generation 5? So I never owned a Generation 3. My son, I bought a Generation 4 for him, a 19. I like the grip. I like the finger grits. So, but they're good, man. They're all good. I like the Generation 4 because it's more square. It's kind of like like the Glock, like the Glock shit, all square. This one is more rounded in the corners. But they're all good, man. They're all good. Yeah, CCs are nice. Yeah, I love CCs. And that P10F is not deception. That P10F is a nice shooting gun, full grip, really nice. Check out Taylor Freelance for weighted backstrap. No, I'm tracking. I'm tracking. Yeah, I'm tracking. Taylor Freelance are pretty good. They have some good stuff. You can tell. I have most of my extended magazines, extensions. I mean extensions. They are Taylor Freelance. Taylor Freelance. Taylor Freelance. That one's Taylor Freelance, and those are Taylor Freelance. Taylor Freelance. Yeah, I love Taylor Freelance. I have more magazines in the box. In the Obviously, right? I have a bunch of magazines, but I love. They have a good, really good product. Okay, the Toy R Us in Yuma is now a gun shop. Yeah. What? Really? That's good. Hey guys, you gotta help me out to get to the 10,000 subscribers, right? Because once I get to the 10,000 subscribers, I'm gonna start doing giveaways, and that's 100% real. Okay, 100% real. I'm gonna start giving away stuff. Okay, so once I get to those 10,000 subscribers, yeah, we're gonna start doing live streams and start giving away stuff. Okay, so but before I have to get there. So help me out. I got them for my TTI Combat. It's awesome. Yeah, they do have a bunch of parts. You're talking about Taylor Freelance? They have a bunch of magazine extensions and the back straps. They have the oh, not the bronze, the heavyweight, yeah, back straps. I want to change that one. I want to put a gray one. I got that one in red. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it looks a little awkward. But I want to get it in gray. I never got to. I mean, I always say that I'm gonna change it, but I never change it. Just subscribe. I appreciate it, brother. 956 fame, 22. Appreciate it. Thanks for your support. Yeah, CCs are nice. They are really nice. Yeah, I would say that Canic SFX. That's one of the first if not the first good pistol from Canic that came out in the market. Actually, I went to purchase a Glock 19 before I got my Glock 19. I went to purchase a Glock 19, and the guy was like, behind the counter, it was like, "Hey, this thing here is selling like hot cakes right now." So, I mean, they're really nice guns, and you're not gonna regret and walk out with that gun right there, bro. And I never regret, never regret. It was a good shooting gun. It is still. Sticks 8402. Appreciate it, brother. You're not gonna regret. All right. We want to start doing the right things and give back to the subscribers after the 10,000. And I'm getting close. I'm getting super close right now. Gray will be nice. Yes. Yes. It will match with the slide and little all light. You know, not a lot of people are fine with the all light, but it's good. I have it for a while. Shoot the gun with the light, and actually, you guys have to watch my videos about the all light. I found a way how to get that light steady in the Picatinny rail that doesn't move. It doesn't lose zero for the laser. Yeah, but that red needs to go, man. That red needs to go. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it, and I really appreciate that you think that way. Okay, but there's a bunch of guys out there that need your support too. Okay, I'm not the only one. I'll go around and support these guys 100%. And actually, I go in the stream like I motivate the guys that are doing comments, to subscribe and support their channel, because they're doing good things. They're not out there selling drugs or in gangs and shit. They're actually abiding citizens, doing the right thing, and getting these things legally. All right, as long as they keep their records clean. Yeah. Man, one of my favorite shotguns, man. One of my favorite shotguns. I paid like less than $500 for this thing right here, bro. This is the SDS Lynx. It's called the Lynx 12. Yeah, from SDS Imports. They don't sell it anymore. If you find one, it's gonna be used. But it doesn't come like this. Obviously I put a that compensator in the front, put a light, rail. Those magazines are the best one, all steel. I don't remember the brand, but you can go check it out on my channel. Yeah, I have a blast every time I go to the range. Outdoor. I prefer outdoor for the shotgun. I always take that gun right there, man. The SDS Lynx. It's anything that you put through it. Anything. Slugs, double zero buckshots, 2 and 3/4, 3 inches. Cheat shots, anything. No, it's not an AUG, man. But one of the guys, I don't remember his name on YouTube. He got an AUG too. Oh no, it's a P90. But I want them all. I just don't have the money, to buy all the guns. But it had to be one by one. With putting some effort. Actually, paying mortgage and everything first. Putting food in the fridge, and then this is gonna be the last right here. Yeah, it is. It is a Saiga copy actually. All right. I think the bolt and everything, even all the parts, you can buy parts from Saiga fit in this shotgun. What caliber is the bolt action? It's a 308. That's a Mossberg Predator. Mossberg Patriot Predator. It's 308. Have a floated barrel. Yeah. I want to change the chassis. I want to change the chassis, but the chassis is gonna cost as much as the rifle costs. Yeah, yeah. I want to get a Springfield. I want to get a Springfield M1A, the Socom model, which have the pistol grip, more like combat ready. Yeah, 7.62 by 51 NATO. Yeah, I want to get one of those. That's in my list for the next gun. But probably before that one, I get the HK, which is not that expensive. The 22. I want to get a 22 Plinker because I don't have one, and I think the 22 the HK MP5. It's gonna be a nice blinker. I just got a G3 HK. Any performance ones you recommend? Also, what type of mount midways? What do you say? You have a G3, okay? I mean, with Midway USA, you can't get it wrong, man. Right now they're coming with good stuff, with new stuff for. Actually, I want to upgrade my crank. I want to upgrade because that's a fab defense. It's kind of like polymer. It's not bad, It's not bad, but I want to upgrade with the new Midwest stuff that uh, handguard, and I have the same thing the Midwest on my CC Scorpion. They have some nice, really nice stuff. The quality is excellent, so you can't get it wrong, man. You can't get it wrong with Midwest USA, and they're not that expensive compared with the other companies like SLR, which are like ridiculous expensive. You can get a handguard for an AK in for like $300 for a piece of fucking aluminum. They're really expensive. Okay, yo, Sweet Toys, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? Don't forget to subscribe. All right, give me 1 second here. Let me turn on my computer. I went for a sleep mode. All right, I know I'm moving too much. Sorry about that, guys. Any questions? Just let me know. That's what I'm here for. A P210. That's a nice gun. The 6-hour P210. Or an HK P7. Those are nice. Those are nice, but I don't. 100%, man. 100%. I try to do my best, okay? But maybe if I don't have the answer, maybe for the next live, I do because I don't know everything, but I like to, do the research on certain things, just keep the question in my mind and look it up. I'm trying to figure out how to do the screen that you put a question in the screen and you put yes or no, but I haven't figured out yet. I want to put that and see how many people support the Second Amendment, like a poll. I want to do that. I have to figure out what is the best method to acquire a bigger collection. So let me go to that real quick. Let me get some liquid in my mouth because I'm dry. JR the second 23. Yes, I do have ARs. Right there, brother. I have a 7.62 rifle. I have a 223 right there. That one is FTE and burn bronze. Right there at the end. Right there at the end, I have a Spy Tactical 7.5, 223, 5.56. And then down here, I have a 300 Blackout. And then in the bottom, I have another AR. This one is a 7.62 by 39, 7.5 inches barrel. Yep. So Darnell is asking, what is the best method to acquire a collection? Okay, so the fastest way to get guns is buying guns. So my opinion, select your everyday carry, right? Get a good holster for it, get a light, get some magazines, and stock up on the first on that gun, all right? And then the following guns, just purchase the guns. Don't start doing like all grades per gun, but because it's gonna take you a lot to purchase more guns. Because in actuality, you spend more of the cost of the gun doing upgrades in the gun. All right, a red dot sight can cost you from $300 all the way to $600. All right, and a light can cost you from $100 all the way to $300 or $400. All right, you can get a short fire for 250, sometimes less, but only with the red dot sight and the light, you got only with a mid price $500. All right, so you buy a Glock and you just getting a red dot on the line, you spending what the gun costs already in upgrades, right? And that doesn't count with extra magazines and other stuff like grip or like sand grip that you want to put in your pistol grip, and extensions too. All right, so you will be spending twice the price of the gun in addition, right, of what you pay for the gun. So if you want to go, get more guns and accelerate your collection, don't do upgrades. Okay, get your first gun, do the upgrades in that everyday carry, and then start buying guns. Buy the gun, buy the next one, next one, next one, next one. That's what I did at the beginning. Okay, I start purchasing gun and not doing upgrades. Then I stop for a while, do upgrades, and then I keep going. Okay, because if you stop to do upgrades, you're not gonna get. I mean, if you're a person that you're not rich, you have to work hard to get your stuff like me. Yeah, it's gonna take some time. So buy the guns first and then do the upgrades. Make sure you do the upgrades on your first gun. Um, so he's asking how long. Well, you guys can read the question. Did it take for you to obtain a collection like this? Okay. Obviously, I didn't focus 100% on this. Okay. I mean, I had I bought my own house. There's priorities in life. Okay, especially when you got a family. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yes, we see the question. Are you? Oh, my bad. I skipped your question. Yes, I am. I am good with my bills. I lost it. Wait. Okay. So obviously, you have to focus in certain things first. Right. So for me, owning a house, that's my priority. Other things like my card, paid off my card, paid off my wife's card. Um, other things, that comes, in play. And then this. Okay. Don't replace this with the priorities, because that is a problem. Okay. But if I wasn't focusing on all that stuff, I would have like probably four times what I have right now. Okay. But it takes some time. It takes some time. I start collecting on 2017, 17 or 18. I start collecting. I start buying more than one gun. So it takes time. It takes time. Okay. But I stopped for a while, saving money to purchase a house. Obviously, that's you need a lot of money to for a house for the down payment. This was the question. What do you do for work? I can't talk about that, man. I can't talk about that. Maybe in 10 months I will let you guys know. But right now, I can't talk about it. Okay, I'm not a cop. Yeah, but always focus. Are you married? You have kids? Always focus on your family first. Okay. When I was a young folk, man, I didn't have none of this stuff because I always focus on my kids, make sure that they have everything that they need. All right. When they grow up, they have their first car, you know, and everything that they need in life. All right. So you have to fuck. Yes, you have two kids. Yeah. So this is the last thing that you have to focus right now. Okay. Focus on your family first. Family first, and then this. As long as you have something to defend your family, that's a priority right there. You can have a pistol and a rifle or shotgun. I'm not saying you can have this or that. You can have whatever you want. You can follow my advice or you cannot follow my advice. But my humble advice is, love your family, focus on your family, but always have a concealed weapon to defend them. Okay, you need that. And if it's possible, and your wife can have one too, if you have a partner, yes, I recommend because females need it more than us. It's crazy out there, man. It's crazy, crazy. Okay, but hey, so I'm Puerto Rican American. Before, man, my my freaking blood boils like in 0.50 seconds. Okay, but since I've been caring, I've been more, walking in a straight line, trying to don't get in trouble. I don't brag about it, not at all. I don't tell anybody. Oh, obviously I'm doing a video right now. You guys don't know me personally, but closest people, I don't share this. Yeah, but I can't wait, man. I can't wait to shoot Grace back. Probably in 2 weeks. I'm going to the range and I'm gonna take a couple of guns. Yeah, some of the guns I changed the optics, so I had to take a couple of them are I already break, so got several rounds. All I have to do is make sure those optics are lined up already, and gotta shoot the CC 75. I mean the CC Scorpion since I put the upgrades on it. The gray Chris Vector and the MP5, the Mach 5. I gotta shoot those, and I also have to test the. Oh shit! All right, so that build right there, it's not expensive build. I bought that upper receiver from Bird Creek Arsenal, and that's a 7.62 by 39. It's a right side charging handle. They actually have both sides, left and right. This one is just a multi-cal call. Any low receiver for 5.56 or multi-cal call for AR-15. And then actually you need the Duramag. For any 7.62 by 39, you need to get some Duramag mags. The older magazines are trash. Okay, get Duramags. Duramags are the shit for the AR build for 7.62 by 39. Another thing that you gotta get right is from a Black Rifle Company, something like that. Is the Enhance extended firing pin. Okay, and that is gonna be used for like Russian ammo. That the primer is more separate inside, more hard to pin. So you need that. You need that firing pin for steel ammo, cheap ammo. Obviously, you want to shoot cheap ammo on this thing. So yeah. So that's the things. Oh, and actually, the buffer spring, you can get a H2 or H3 from Armor Spec. Those are good ones too. So those three things: the fire pin, the buffer tube from Armor Spec, or a JP spring, and the Duramax. But the Duramax are the most. You have to get Duramax Max if you want to build a 7.62 by 39 AR. 300 blackout. Damn, this camera starts keep flipping. All right, there you go. 300 blackout. That one starts with the auto precision lower, and it's a 5 inches barrel. It's actually shorter than the handguard. You can see the compensator is inside the thread of the compensator is inside the handguard. It's a shorty. I wanna suppress that one. It's a nice shooting gun. 300 blackout is really nice. 300 blackout is really nice for home defense. All right. It's like the 5.56 or 223 and the 7.62 by 39. Got married and had a baby. Yes. You got a 30 caliber bullet in the 5.56 shell. So that round, I mean, you can still shoot. I shoot 400 meters, 400 yards with this gun right here, with a 7.62 by 39, and actually with that one too, you know. But you have to elevate it a little bit. But it's the 300 blackout is more for close distance. For home defense, it's a good round, and to suppress, it's nice. One of my best friends is Puerto Rican. He's one of the most loyal friends I ever had. Yeah, man. I mean, it's not nothing to brag, right? But at work, man. I mean, I don't like to have enemies, bro. That's the word thing, you know. I mean, obviously, sometimes you know some people you can fix, you know, some people, but I prefer, you know, to have be good with people than you know be watching my back all the time. Yeah, that's my wife over there. She's Puerto Rican too. You guys can tell she's loud. She's taking over my she's taking over my live stream right now. She she's New York, she's born in the Bronx, New York. What's going on, guys? I got 8 guys in the live right now. Say something, whatever you want to say. What is your favorite gun? What if you carry a gun? What you carry every day? What is your everyday carry? Come on, post it in there. What is your everyday carry? Mine is a 19 MOS. That's my everyday carry. Sometimes I do the 48 MOS, which is the same size as the 19, or the FM 509 mid size. Those three. All right. I'm not carrying the 19X yet because I just put a compensator and I don't know how it shoots yet. But ooh, FN9, and then a 357 Max Smith and Wesson. Ooh, boy, I want to get into the revolvers, man. You know, I was looking at the revolvers the other day. I was about to purchase a revolver on a gun show, but I ended up buying the freaking which I didn't regret, the Rock Island 10 millimeters double stack. But I need some revolvers. All right, so KTC 354 says EDC is Glock 26. Nice. Springfield, no upgrade, just iron. Home Defense Ruger GP 100. Ooh, 357. Nice. I carry revolver more than anything else. Yeah, man. The revolver is not gonna fail you. 100%. Okay, I'm gonna follow your advice. I'm gonna get into the revolvers pretty soon too. Man, I've been trying to buy a revolver like probably more than 8 years ago, and I always walk out of the gun store with something else. I don't know why. It's a Rock Island in the 1911 frame. Yes, it's double stack, but it's a 1911. It should be a 2011, right? But it's not. It's a 1911. But most of the parts from the 1911 fit that firearm. I did a couple of upgrades already. Yeah. One of my best friends, he carried a revolver too. 82. Okay. What revolver do you recommend me, JS Sharp, for a first revolver? I don't know too much about revolvers, so what do you recommend for a first revolver? Or any of you guys in the chat. Colts, okay. 38. Okay, 38, Rock Island 38. Smith and Wesson. Okay. Yeah. I want to get a revolver now. Colt pattern for single action, Smith and Wesson for pattern for double action. Okay, nice. All right, probably in a month, you guys gonna see a couple of revolvers here too. Now revolvers are expensive too. Yeah, they're more expensive than regular, semi-auto pistols, strikers, fire pistols. Python is back. Okay. Yeah. What about shotguns? What are your favorite shotguns? Back in the 90s, my GP10 was 157, 357. Old school Chicago. Man, your name says everything. 1974. You're old school for real, bro, huh? But you're still young as fuck, man. If you born 1974, you're still young as fuck. If you want a very nice gun, buy a Colt Python. Okay. Beretta semi-idols are fire. Nice. You know the Daddy Hardy 44. Ruger SP's 10. I hear about that one. I hear about that one. The SP 101. I think I looked it up for before. I know you're 51. You're still young. That's what I'm saying. You're still young. Enjoy your life, guys. Enjoy your life because times, years, they go like water through your fingers. You can't stop them, bro. You can't stop them. So enjoy your life. All right. Couple of blinks, you're gonna be 25. You blink again, you're gonna be 30. Blink again, 35. Blink again, 40. Yeah, it goes fast. When you look back, you're like, damn. Yeah, Remington A70 is the best value for the money. I have a Remington A70 right there, but right now it's in that chassis. But that's this one was like a 24 inches barrel, and I bought an 18 and a half. Yeah. I adapted that pistol grip from Maple in there. Not nothing expensive, but it do the work. These are the Tonkas of the shotguns. If you know what is Tonka, right? They're built heavy. Yeah, Remington A70. Of course, you're still a young man. Body is like 71. Well, look at me, man. Look at me. I'm an old paratrooper, airborne. That's what you get for jumping out of the airplanes. There is a new pistol called the Viper, okay? And I don't own one, but from what I've seen, I'm going to want, okay? I'm gonna look it up too. Viper. Don't feel like a child, bro. You're a man already. All right? You are a man. 23 is a grown up man already, okay? So you still have a lot of shit to learn in life, but you're a man, a grown up man already. So you're gonna be treated like a man everywhere. We just, live a lot. Yeah. Yeah, this generation, I mean, obviously some of you guys in the chat right now, you are in the gun community and all that stuff, probably are more mature. But this generation is built different, man. It's built different. I don't want to talk shit about the new generation, but it's built different. All right. I grew up with my grandparents and grew up like in a farm. Everything, was in the farm. Grab a chicken in the morning, crack the freaking neck, put it in hot water, cut it in pieces. That was the lunch and the dinner. I know how to work in cars, concrete, wood. Yeah. And sometimes when you go through necessity in life, it's like a school right there, man. Teach you a lot of stuff. What is my favorite semi-auto 12 gauge? Well, as right now, um, I think it's because it's a new toy. Okay. But my favorite right now, I know the 1301 is a one step up, but my favorite right now is the A300. Okay, that's my baby right there. That's my home defense. Okay, but nevertheless, I like the this one, the Lynx 12. It's not how much it costs. It's that it's a reliable gun. I put anything and she will shoot anything. No failures. Okay. Yeah, I love that one. And also I love my Remington 70, obviously, but this gun right here, the Benelli, it have a weird looking, but it shoots mini shells. So you can shoot mini shells on it. So you can put 12 in a tube, 11 in the 12 mini shells, and one in the chamber. So you get 12 rounds in there. And it's a pump shotgun, so can't get it wrong with a pump shotgun. That one is a semi-auto. I'll be 49 in a few years. Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, time goes fast. You gotta enjoy life, okay? Obviously, you gotta work hard, but you have to pull some time on the side. Oh, you say in a few days, okay? Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Sharp. Happy early 49. Yes, that's dope. Appreciate it. Old school, thank you. Yeah, I grew up similarly poor on a horse ranch in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, bro, that's when you really sometimes, appreciate life, when you have everything and your parents give you everything, sometimes you don't appreciate nothing, right? But when you coming from a hardworking family where everything is coming from the backyard, and some things are built by their own hands, that's when you really learn stuff, okay? And sometimes when you go through necessity too, that you have to learn how to fix your car, you know, change your own starter, change your whole alternator, right? You don't have enough money to pay a mechanic to do all that stuff. That's when you really start learning new shit. Before you have any more surgery on your body, check out stem cells. Okay. Well, I'm getting the left knee, um, a total knee replacement on the left. It's painful, man. This shit is painful, but I'm gonna do it, bro, because I'm not gonna be 60, 65, 70, you know, and barely, being able to walk. I prefer to go through a couple of months of pain than, live 10, 15 years in pain. When you gonna lead this gun shop and show all your high points? Any gun is good, bro. A high point is better than zero guns. That's all I'm gonna say. A high point is better than no guns. Yeah, high point. Made on USA. Yeah. A high point is better than a knife. Put it that way. Okay. I'm going to check it out. Stem cells. Yeah, better than slit shots. Yeah. Especially that what is a yeah cannon, something like that. It's a 10 millimeters. It looked like a lithium battery drill, big. But hey, it's better than nothing. It is a low point, I mean, but I mean, if you can pay 200, I mean, a high point like $200, you can buy a G3, or you can buy a freaking SAR 9. All right, save $20, $30 more, and you can buy something else better. I was stuck in a city for work, and now I'm surrounded by concrete in a tiny apartment and doesn't feel like home. Home is hay fields and ranches. I don't think that feeling will ever change for me. Well, man, but I mean, I hope everything changed for you, brother. I hope everything changed for you and your life gets better. All right, that's all I twitch. I know life is hard. I have two boys, and it's not easy for them. It's not easy for them. Prices are going high. Groceries are going skyrocket. I mean, it's hard to live in these days, man. You know, I do everything I can to help them. Um, Sometimes their car break. I fix the car, buy the parts. No, I don't never charge them because I know how hard it is. But a SIP 22, I never hear about a SIP 22. They take a little fat from you, and that is where they get stem cells. Okay, it's awesome, brother. Also get some for arthritis. Okay, yeah, that's what is messing me up. I mean, I have a couple of injuries in my knees. Um, it was in 2007, a pre-deployment training. We were doing a two-man cover, and when I got in the ground, it was a rock pointing up, and it hit me right under the freaking kneecap. I messed up the what is it? Yeah, I messed up my knee. It took me like 5 years to recover from that. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I had them fixing their car, but sometimes they don't learn shit, man. They can't. I'm telling you, this generation, some of these generations built different. They can see it twice, like three, four times, and they still, don't know how to do it. I mean, obviously, sometimes they catch it, they know they learn something, but as long as I'm alive, and I can help them, I will, 100%. All right, guys, I think it's time to night night. All right. I gotta take some pills and get some ice. What type of recording equipment do you use for record your children? Just a phone, man. An iPhone 16, I believe. 16. Yeah, 80 gig. Uh, master of word you are alive. Yes, sir. That's true. You can do anything. Yes, you can do anything. That is 100% true. All right. If you don't try, you're never not gonna know if you can do it. I appreciate your support, guys. I hope you guys subscribe. So next time when I'm on live, you guys can get that notification. Um, we can talk about anything. Okay, it doesn't have to be about guns. Obviously, it's gonna be a more leaning to guns, but we can talk about anything you guys want in life. Okay. I'm glad that I have a conversation with you guys. I don't know you guys, but you guys look like good dudes. Okay, so keep it up, stay safe, and don't forget to carry 100% of the time. Right? If you only know when you're gonna need it, you're gonna carry it only that time, but you don't know, and hopefully, you never have to use it. You guys have a good night and stay connected. Bye.